For the first time ever, you could actually start and run your own AI video business and keep 100% of the profits. I'm not kidding. An entire business can be yours just like that. Hey, it's Todd Gross, and I bet you've been waiting for a really exciting digital product to own and a business that you can make out of that digital product. Something that you can use yourself extensively, but something that you can offer in so many ways to your current customers and attract new customers as well. Importantly, something that is easy to use, easy to run, and no coding involved, no creating software from scratch, and no customer support hassles. Now that sounds like a dream. That sounds impossible, right? Well, I have got just the thing for you. And better yet, it's what everybody wants: AI video. Yes, AI video. And you know what the best part is? You could offer it in any way you like, meaning you could resell it, you could white label it, you could give it away for list building. Well, more on that in a moment. Okay, so this product that is about to be debuted to the world is in the hot AI video niche, and it will turn you into an AI product agency immediately on the spot. That's your business. Look, AI-generated videos are the most in-demand AI service right now. Businesses, marketers, and content creators are desperate for this technology.
And that's why Cyril, Gupta, and I have created Vidko. Ta-da! That's the very first AI video platform that gives you access to over a dozen of the most powerful video AIs, all in one place. You know, text to video, image to video, those crazy AIs that you see. And as I said, you can start your own AI video business and keep 100% of the profits with this. You can sell Vidko as your own AI video software. You can offer agency licenses, reseller access, or even white label it under your own brand. You could offer access for free if you wish to build your list. Imagine an AI tool with this quality as a lead magnet. Holy moly. And make money without handling support or technical issues as well. We take care of that. Now, before you think this sounds complex, I need marketing materials for this, I'm not sure what to do, well, stop right there. We've got you covered. We're going to take care of that too. Totally, it's provided.
Plus, we're about to explain it all in the very webinar that follows this introduction. So sit back and watch Cyril Gupta and me, Todd Gross, on our exclusive live training starting right now. And that's where we will tell you exactly how this business will work for you and what additional items that we will be including so that you will indeed be able to profit from Vidko quickly and easily. And don't feel obligated to watch the entire webinar if you don't want. Everything is described in detail below as well. Scroll the page, read up to see it all, and pick the option below that best fits your goals. I really think Vidko can be the game changer in your business. But of course, you need to take action. Do that right now.
Hi, everyone. This is what we're going to be doing tonight. We're going to be talking about Vidko. Where did that come from? Boy, am I in the wrong spot. And we are going to be first asking you a very important question in just a moment. So, here's the thing. We're going to be doing this webinar. First, very briefly, I'm going to refresh your memory about what the excitement is about text to video and image to video. I'm going to remind you and kind of whet your appetite with what this product can do. We're going to be going over the whole idea of selling or giving away this product or owning white label to this product. I mean, we're going to be talking about all that kind of stuff, the idea of master resale rights and that sort of thing, and how you can make money with that. But during the presentation itself, it's going to be some things every once in a while that happens that's a little bit unusual. Pay particular note to that, because at the end of the webinar, I'm going to reimburse some of you. So those that guess a question correctly, I'm going to take the randomly one of the people that guess correctly, and I'm going to reimburse you a bunch of money just for getting this product. And that's coming up later in the webinar as well. So pay very close attention. If something seems a little odd that I'm showing you, you'll want to say, hey, wait a minute, I got to remember that for later. That's a hint. Okay, so let me ask you a question first. We want to be very interactive tonight. As I said, I'm in one of those party moods. So please, come on in and talk. And later, Cyril's going to come in and he's going to talk, and we're going to show a demo from Cyril. But right now, it's mostly me. And what I'd like to know from you is, are you familiar with the video AI revolution, meaning either text to video, where you write a text and you make a short video clip out of that, or an image to video? Give me a 1 in the chat box if you've seen that done before. Give me a 2 in the chat box if you haven't seen that done before, where you write a prompt and it changes into a video, or you supply an image and that image comes to life and starts moving around. Let me know. A 2 if you haven't seen that, a 1 if you have. Okay, 75% of you have, about 80% have seen that in the past, and I'm going to remind you of what that's like. So in Vidko itself, last night, my jaw dropped open. All right, so this software takes 13 or more of the very best text to video and image to video models, the AI models, and it puts it all in one place, all under one roof. And you'll see that demonstrated both by Cyril and myself later in the webinar. But last night when I was playing with it, I took the very first one I ran into, and it turned out to be one of the best ones, because I just put an image of myself in, and then what I did is it actually, I said, just have me walking around, and the AI went one step further. It said, have him walking around wearing a long leather something, with fur on it, and, with evergreen trees. It was basically, it took off and it added text to what I had written, because that's what this does. And you could see that this initial image that I supplied, remember, what I'm about to show you is not a video, okay? It's an image that was changed into a video. So it was an image like this, and there I am turning around and starting to walk through the woods with this long sort of leather fur thing that it had asked to make a video from when the AI went to town. And you could see that became a video. So that's what I'm referring to when I say a image to video. That's what we're looking at right here. Supplied it with a still image, and then it changed into a video. Here's another example. Now, here's 3 guys sitting around, and this was just an image, okay? And there was no smoke, nothing was going on. And here's the thing. Remember, I said there's going to be something strange from time to time during this. This was an image, it changed it into video. Who's the guy on the right-hand side? You may be able to recognize him. Who's that guy on the right-hand side that's pretending he's smoking? Do you recognize him? Yeah, I should send you money already. Yeah, Abdul got it right. Mark got it right. That's me. That is actually me when I was in high school. So what we did here is we had this formal luncheon where we all dressed up in suits and tuxedos and top hats, and we pretended we were smoking things. We had pretended we had wine that was actually just, well, it was supposed to be just grape juice or something, but I think they snuck wine in there. And yeah, we had this crazy formal luncheon in high school, and it was just an image, and I brought it to life right here. Isn't that crazy? Here's an example of a text to video. Text to video is where we wrote out, a blonde woman. We specified the age and that she's, an influencer talking into the camera. And this is how we created this particular look, is we just wrote it down on a piece of paper. We're able to get an actual video out of it like that. Now here, the next one is really cool. This is also a text to video coming up. All these were made with Vidko. This one is where I asked for some kittens storming through McDonald's, causing havoc. That's exactly what I wrote. And then the AI took it one step further and started to put some details in. But I basically asked for kittens storming through McDonald's, causing havoc, and this is what I got. Now, what do you think of this? Is this the coolest thing? Seeing these kittens, I mean, they're perfectly crafted kittens running through a fast food place, basically causing havoc. Yeah, pretty sweet. says Michael. Cool cats. Tyron says, yes, loving it, says Paula. So now you guys know basically what I'm talking about here when it comes to text to video, which this is, or image to video, which this was, where we supplied the image and it changed it over to a video. But imagine taking all of the ones that are out there, because they're constantly one-upping each other, right? One gets better and then the next one leapfrogs over, and we'll be talking about that today. Because let me tell you something, video AI is hot, 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 hot. It is a market worth $233 billion, growing 30% annually. Video accounts for 82.5% of all online content, and all generated videos are replacing expensive productions. You know, of course, they had that strike recently, the Hollywood actors strike, because they were considering replacing the actors with AI actors, and the regular actors got all up in arms about that, and they reached a settlement on that. So where does Vidko fit into all this? Well, Vidko is all of them put together, like I mentioned. We bring you the best AI video tools all in one place. We have multi-AI video generation. We have that text to video that I showed you. We have the image to video that I showed you. This includes live action videos. It can be cartoonish animation. It could be anime. It could be 3D type videos. Now I'm going to let Cyril really explain the difference between each kind of them later. When he comes on, he'll do a demo, and then we'll really grill him after his demo with all your questions. And you could see basically the different kinds are on the left-hand side of this very slide right now. So for instance, you could see where there's a psychedelic one on the lower left, that cat looking really crazy in 60s. We have on the upper right a pencil animation type. We have photorealistic type, which is basically what we were looking at when you saw my, the woman as a good example. That blonde woman we saw talking was a photorealistic one. All different kinds. I'll let you look at this for just a moment so you could see just how broad this can take you in terms of selecting different kinds of videos. Now, this is multi-AI video generation. It means access to the newest and trendiest AI video generators, even ones not available to the general public. Now, that's very, very important. It's inside the Vidko dashboard. Cyril has a line into the industry. In other words, he has almost a direct connection into the industry where he's able to tap into each one of these models when they come out. And one, as a matter of fact, just came out in the last few days, and we've been using it heavily, and you've seen some results from that already today. Future AI video tools will be added as they are developed and released. That is not something that you get when you purchase these anywhere else. When you basically, whenever you run into this in somewhere else, when they have one, they usually have one for you or a couple. They don't offer to give you the new ones as they come out. We will do that. And not only will we do that for you, but when you sell this, which you'll hear about, you'll be doing that for other people, offering the fact that they'll be updated as the industry changes. An example of that is Google VO2. It's VEO2. It was launched just a couple of weeks ago. It's already added to Vidko. It's one of our favorites. It was giving us dynamite results last night when we were playing with it. Your customers will love having access to the trending AIs, including Google VO2. It's really, really good. Here's one I didn't even realize we had. This is a text on the left, right? It's an actual text that was written. We started to write it, and then the AI embellished it, and it gave us the prompt that you see on the left. A skilled barista expertly crafts a velvety latte in a cozy sunlit cafe. Steam swirls from the espresso machine, mingling with the rich aroma of freshly ground coffee beans. Let's see how that came out. Google VO2. Now, this doesn't have audio. This is just a short video clip, but as you can see, it's adhering very closely to the text. So that was the text prompt on the left. And on the right, it gave us a great video clip. Now, if you were doing editing and putting a video together, a large video, imagine getting a clip like this without having to go to a stock image site. Just fantastic. And here you get, of course, exclusive access to the world's top video AIs, not just VO2, but Minimax Video 1, Tencent, Hunyan, Pyramid Flow, Kling AI, Luma Dream Machine. Dream Machine is what I did those kittens on, by the way. And you could see them, some of them, listed off on the left-hand side here. Now we have two, when you go inside the members area, two groups. One group will be for image to video, and the other group will be for text to video. All right, and here are some of them listed off in those squares on the left-hand side. Before I go to Cyril's demo, anybody have any comments or any quick questions for us? All right, and remember, your questions will be answered in the question answer box as well. Oh, size is mind blown. Ron says awesome. Maximum length of videos, generally they're 9 or 10 seconds. A lot of folks are asking about that. Yeah, that's the state of the art right now. That's the state of the industry. So 2 years ago, I actually predicted, or maybe it was 3 years ago now, that this is where we'd be going. We'd be going to text to video or something like that. And then about 2 years, that was about 3 or 4 years ago. Then 2 years ago to 3 years ago, we saw the first release of what they will look like, and they were not very good. They lost their quality at about the 5-second mark, or even less, like the 3-second mark. Now they're holding on better. We could go 5 to 9 seconds, as I mentioned, and hold on, because remember, they're taking an image or a text, and then they're creating not just an image from it, they're creating a whole video scene, which is really pushing the envelope in terms of AI. Yeah, formats and resolution, Michael's asking. We'll be going over that as well. We can also grill Cyril. He'll show some of that right now in the demo, in fact. Let's go over that demo. I'm going to play it. It's directly inside GoToWebinar. So I'm going to play it inside there. That should suffice for about 99% of you. If for some reason you don't see it or you can't hear it, later in the webinar, I could play it another way for you. I do have it another way that I can play. This is probably the most reliable, though. So I'm going to switch over to the video now. And this is really incredible. We're going to go right inside Vidko and actually look at the functionality of the software. And then we'll talk more about reselling it. And I think Cyril touches on that here as well. Okay, here we go. And I'm waiting for it to play.
Hello and welcome to Vidko, the AI video generation app that gives you all the top video AIs in one place. Using Vidko, you can generate videos using all of the latest video AIs. Yes, just choose the AI, feed in your input and get the results. It's as easy as that. But that's not all. We built Vidko for marketers, and that means you can not just create videos with it, but also sell it and make profits. You know how hot video AI is right now. People are paying top dollars to generate videos using AI, and they are hungry for newer and newer AIs. Vidko gives them access to all of the present video AIs, and it will also bring them newer AIs as they are released. People will love that, and you can profit from that. Vidko lets you sell accounts that people can use to generate videos, sell reseller accounts that lets other people sell Vidko too, and even white label it and market it as your own app. Now let's take a look and see how everything works. When you run Vidko, you can see all the AIs that are inside of Vidko available right now. We connect to the top platforms like Replicate and AI ML API to make sure that we always get you the latest and the best video AIs that are available right now. And at this moment, Vidko has all of the top ones, and as new come in, Vidko will have them too. To get started, all you need to do is select what you want to do. It supports both text to video and image to video. systems. So let's start with text to video, for example. So in text to video, all you need to do is describe what you want to generate. For example, I've just put in this little prompt: beautiful lotus flower blooms as the sun rises in the background, and it has the facility to enhance the prompt by AI. So if you select this before sending the prompt to the video generation AIs, there will be another LLM, another text AI that will make this prompt even better. So you don't need to imagine things in great detail. Just put in what you want to create and it will be enhanced by AI itself. Next, you can choose what AI you want to use. So we have AIs like Minimax Video Director, Tencent Hunyan, VO2, Pyramid Flow, Kling, Dream Machine, Hyper, Van Video, and of course these are the latest AIs when it comes to video generation. You've seen them trending all over the internet, and as new AIs are introduced, they will be available inside of Vidko. So for this particular one, I'm going to use Kling, for example. Click on Go and you will see this is the enhanced prompt. If you want to edit it further, you can do so. You can also choose what aspect ratio you want and it will automatically change according to the availability inside the AI that you're using. And you can choose how long you want the video to be. Finally, you will see the credits used, and when you click on submit for generation, it's already submitted and it will be created in just a few minutes. Alright, so the video is generated. I'm going to download it. And here we have, look at this. This is exactly what I wanted to create and I can use it in my videos right away. By the way, Vidko supports every single style, including cartoons, hyper-realistic videos, black and white videos, illustrations, and anything else that you can think of. Of course, 3D videos too. So this time I'm going to create a cartoon of a lotus blooming as the sun rises. And I'm going to turn off the prompts because I don't want to play with the prompts at all. And here we have it. Check this out. The same video, but this time it's a cartoon. So this is the kind of range that Vidko has. You can choose any style you want and it's going to work. It also has image to video, so you can put in a starting image and ask Vidko to animate it. Let's take a look at how that works. So I've got this basic picture of a cow. I'm just gonna put this one here. Let me open it. Here we go. And I'm going to put in some instructions. Let's choose Kling AI for this. These are the video AIs that support image to video. And you can see you've got prompt enhancement. You can choose the aspect ratio, the time. I'm going to go for 5 and click on submit for generation. And we have the video. So let me play it. So this is the video that's been generated based on the image and the prompt. Of course, you can choose to modify the prompt as you see fit. If you want the exact reproduction, don't enhance it with AI and you will get a much closer reproduction to exactly what you asked for. And you can this way generate videos from text or from image using Vidko. To give you the best deal possible in video generation, not just in terms of features and capabilities, but also in cost, we have created a special system in Vidko. You can either choose to use credits from us and you can purchase the credits directly, or Vidko even supports something that is called bring your own key. I know this concept is very popular on the internet right now. In every software, you can bring in your OpenAI key, for example, in many software, and then you don't have to pay for credits. Well, we brought that to Vidko and we have integrated the top AI generation platforms, multi-AI platforms, Replicate and AI ML. You can get the key from these particular platforms. You can get the keys from these platforms, integrate them inside of Vidko, and you will never be charged credits again. You will be only paying the actual fee for video generation, and this is the most affordable, most inexpensive ways to get videos generated through AI. So make use of that, get your keys, and you'll be able to totally use your own actual accounts and not have to pay for credits with us. Next, Vidko has the capability for you to profit not just by creating videos, but also by reselling Vidko to other people, or selling Vidko accounts to the people. I did tell you about that in the beginning. So Vidko has 3 different ways that you can sell. The first is by selling Vidko accounts. So inside of your Vidko account, if you've got the Vidko front-end version, which is the Vidko agency, you can create accounts for people by just typing in their email ID and their name and inviting them. Now, you can allow people to put in their own API keys from Replicate and AI ML API, just like I showed you, or you can sell them credits from your end. So if you got your own API key integrated, you can sell them credits, and you can even have a markup. You can even earn a profit on the credit. So you can earn a markup of 50%, 100%, 150%, and people, when they buy credits inside of your Vidko, you will get paid that much because your account will be used to power those credits, and you will make that profit. So that's also included. Next, you have Vidko Reseller. With Vidko Reseller, you can create agency level accounts inside of Vidko, and those agency users can create further accounts. So you can tell people, hey, I'm gonna let you sell Vidko, right? I'm gonna give you some special powers. You can sell Vidko yourself. Yes, as a reseller, we give you the right to create agency accounts inside of Vidko. Your users can then put in their own API key if they want to, or use our credits and sell Vidko accounts, or even use it yourself, right? The next level we have is the white label, and the white label version allows you to download Vidko and upload it to your own hosting. Yes, you can put it on any hosting, and you can then rebrand it and sell it as your own software. Yes, that means you will practically own Vidko. You will be the owner of the product, and you can sell it as your own product. And if you buy the right version, you will even have the source code so that you can expand it and use it as you like. So this is the ultimate way to own Vidko and to sell it online, even as your own product. Setting it up, setting the white label up is super easy. You just set it up like WordPress, put in the database name, database user, and you can set it up right away. So select the right access for you. You can sell Vidko at any level you want, either sell it to users, sell reseller versions and let other people create agency accounts and resell it, or rebrand Vidko and sell it as your own product, or even use it to create your own AI videos. You can do anything that you want. So get it now, and I will see you inside. This is Cyril Gupta signing off. Right,
Okay,
just
I
making
think my
sure.
audio switched over. Can you guys hear me now? I need to know if you can hear me, as my audio switched to another microphone while we were actually watching. Fantastic. Thank you, everybody, for letting me know. I'm not sure which microphone I'm on, but I'm on a microphone. So let me just speak up and make sure that everything's kosher here. All right. So this presentation really is about a business opportunity for you, as Cyril hinted at. And what was interesting was, as he was talking, he mentioned that you could even potentially get the source code. Well, I'm here to tell you, you will be getting the source code because you're on this special webinar with the
Todd,
all package.
you want to
Yes.
change your screen, please?
Thank you very much. That's Luann, everybody. Thank you, Luann, for reminding me. I was flustered when my microphone changed. I had one of those little things pop up that says your audio hardware is asking for permission. And I said, oh no, my audio hardware should be just fine. All right, so the presentation really, it's about the opportunity more than anything else, because even though the software is banging, it is something that you can actually make money from because it's so good. We have multiple ways for you to make money from Vidko, as a matter of fact. And I'm going to bring Cyril in a moment to discuss those. For instance, Cyril, come on in and tell us how these other creators and people out there have been making money utilizing similar things.
Absolutely. Thanks, Todd. And I gotta tell you, video AI is very hot right now. And all of these guys that you see on the screen, Julian Goldie, Matt Gray, Sarah Chen, Xiaonan,
Kristen Walters, Taylor Brooks, they're real human beings like you and me who really got into it pretty early. And they've been producing video content and serving different niches. For example, Julian Goldie, he's an SEO expert and he's started a video creation service that uses AI and he's got a pretty nice clientele. I think he's doing north of about $5,000 a month right now. Matt Gray is he's a very popular YouTuber and he set up a YouTube channel with AI, generated with AI exclusively, and he is doing extremely well. It's doing more than $10,000 a month. And Sarah Chen, she's been making videos for Etsy owners, Etsy sellers as a service. She's already doing $1,000 a month per month. That was actually a little while ago. She could be doing more now. And there are people like that all over the place who are providing video as a service to e-com people, to local businesses, even producing their own content for themselves and in caching video AI, because you don't need to start off from scratch. You don't need to come in as an expert videographer or a designer or an animator. You don't need to know Adobe, whatever it's called, Adobe After Effects or any other animation software, or you don't need to go out with your camera. Video AI just does it very well without you having to do anything. People are using it to create anti-video compilations. They're using it to create B-rolls. For example, you're running a podcast, you're creating a little, piece of faceless video or even a video with face, and you want nice B-roll clips that show or illustrate what you're talking about. AI does that wonderfully. So there are like dozens of use cases. People are making ads with it. People are placing that in your in their slideshows and e-com demos, whatever, and just in caching it in so many ways. So these 6 people, they're just the top case studies that actually made it to the paper. So you can find them online if you Google them. They're all over the place, and they have illustrated how they were able to encache video AI. And this was weeks ago, because now, and weeks is a long time in AI, because now already the technology is so much better. Todd was showing you the results from a new AI that was just launched a couple of weeks ago called VO2 from Google, which showed, like, Todd put in a picture of him just static with in a icy background, in a snowy background, and he was just able to walk off the camera. Now imagine being able to do that, and in just weeks from now it will be so much more advanced, so you can use it for anything. You can provide it as a service. Now till this level, we are talking about people who are providing video AI related services. It does get better, but these guys can be your client. You can be doing this yourself, of course, but they can also be your clients. You could sell video AI to people like this who can monetize it further, and I'm sure Todd has given you a lot of different ways, but this is what it's all about.
Yeah, now think about that for a moment. You could sell your AI videos and your services utilizing the product. That's what we normally recommend you do. But in this case, what if we upped the ante and said, not only can you do that, but you can sell the Vidko accounts themselves so that somebody else can purchase this product from you. But what if we went a step beyond that? What if we said you can give away the Vidko accounts so that people will be able to get the product, and then you will build a list of video AI people from that? Do you realize that if you did that, if you gave it away, you can immediately get an AI list, and then you could go and promote products as an affiliate, products as they come out on JVZoo or Warrior Plus or ClickBank and other affiliate marketplaces? Do you realize you will immediately become an affiliate for those other products because you'll have a list immediately from being able to give this away? Not only that, you can sell credits with Vidko on the inside, which Cyril will go over with you later. It's absolutely ingenious what we've got going on with that. But not only that, you can sell this with master resale rights, or in other words, you could sell agency accounts. So you could say to your potential buyer, I'm going to let you sell this to somebody else. But not only that, we're going to give this to you with white label rights because you're getting the all-inclusive package which means you can even tap into the source code, not only make it your own, but you can actually change the product by accessing the source code. And not only that, we make that whole white label process really easy, which we'll go over as well. Now, that's a really crazy thing that we've come up with here. Cyril, myself, my partners, Shannon, Luann, Danish, Paul, Audrey, and all of Cyril's team put our heads together and said, how can we make an absolute no-brainer business for somebody who could sell this as their own, or they can sell credits, or they could sell master resale, right? I mean, this is crazy what we've done here, all right? But I want to back up just a little bit and talk about this whole idea that you could actually up the game here by bringing your own key. Now, Cyril, I want you to come in and explain slowly but surely how bringing your own key into this will allow folks to sell the credits once they get people on the inside and make money that way. If you could explain that whole thing for us, Cyril.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So honestly, Todd, I don't like doing this because I know a lot of people here actually are my customers who've used my AI software before, and they know how they get a limited number of credits inside my apps. And once they run out, if they run out, when they run out, they got to buy more from me, and I get paid every time they buy more credits because I use just a slight markup to cover some costs, some tea money to pay for my coffee sometimes, and I get paid a little bit extra every time somebody buys credits from me. And honestly, this time I'm not going to do that. So there is a credit facility inside of Vidko, by the way. So in case you didn't get it from Todd's description, he's been telling you this very clearly. You can use it for yourself. If you want to be the service provider who generates videos, who creates videos, you can do that, or you can sell it. So if you're somebody who doesn't want to bother with selling it to other people, you can use my credits if you want to, and you can buy them from me. But if you're somebody who wants to take it to the next step, right, and save a lot of money and make a lot of money, what you can do is you can get the APIs that I get to provide you these services when I make my awesome AI software, and you can plug them inside this app. So BYOK is bring your own key, and what it does is it removes my markup. It takes the cost of AI to the absolute minimum, right? You can't go lower than that because that's what my cost is. And then you can actually either save money. So if you're using a lot of AI, you're using a lot of video AI to create a lot of crazy stuff, you can just take me out of the picture and just go straight to the source, use my software, use all of its advanced systems and innovations, and not have to pay for more credits when you need to really scale up. Or if you are going to sell Vidko either an agency and or reseller, and you want to make sure that you get a little bit of extra profit, so you make money when you sell Vidko to people, but then you can also charge for credits and make more money in the future. What you can do is you can sell them credits and with a markup. So there is a facility inside of Vidko that lets you specify how much markup you want to make. So if you're let's say buying $1 worth of credit from the AIs or from the API providers, you could mark up it by 50%, and you could sell it the same number of credits to the people for $1.50. You could mark it up by 100%, and people will need to pay $2 for the same number of credits. So there is a control inside of the app that lets you decide how much money you want to make on the credits too. So this is something we really conceptualize to maximize your earnings and to make sure that you actually get taken care of without having to pay me at every step. So this is something I would not do in regularly, and probably I will never do it again. But on Vidko, you can bring your own key. That's what it's all about. So Todd, if you're still there, or all right. So while Todd gets back,
Yeah, my microphone has been in and out, as you know. So we are really excited about the fact that we put this together, Cyril. We twisted your arm, obviously, so that you do this. And I appreciate that you're allowing us to do this on this particular product. That is the bring your own key and why it's so special. Now you've just explained it, okay? Again, we have credits, pardon me, built into the Vidco platform that allow you to generate AI videos. Now those credits are something that you get initially, and you can purchase more as you go along, or you could just cut that off, bring your own key from the various different AIs, and then you could actually sell those credits. It's really sneaky. These credits can be marked up. I mean, it's just crazy what you can do with this. All right, so when you input your API keys, you save money when generating videos, but you could also charge your users for those credits that they have used at a marked up price and profit with every single video generation. How about that? Now, while we have Cyril here, before I go over what we call our full funnel, which you're getting everything in the funnel, so I'm just going to go over it for the heck of it. But before we go over that, do you have any specific questions you need on this particular subject? Okay, I see you guys are asking questions and they're getting answered inside the question answer box. Abdul says I mark up 50%. So you've done this before. Well, that's cool. All right, very good. All right, very good. All right, I'm reading. You guys are getting really good answers in there, but fantastic. All right, so let's go over the actual package itself. So it's the all-inclusive package. This webinar is the only one, just this one tonight. This is tonight Eastern Daylight Time. All right. I know that it's daytime in some other places. I know in Australia you're scratching your head when I say right now it's tonight. But yeah, it's dark where I am. So the all-inclusive package includes starting with what's called the front end. So let's go over what that is. That's the access to Vidco itself with 100 agency accounts to resell or give away and 1,000 trial credits with an optional add-on for an additional $15 that would have been more credits, all right, unlimited. But you also, of course, get the unlimited reseller accounts, which means you could sell Vidco to people, all right, and when you do, they are able to resell it to other people, all right? So that's the reseller accounts that you're selling, not just selling the product, but you have master resale rights so that you're able to allow them to sell the product, which makes it really valuable, all right? That would have been the first upgrade, right, which is an incredible upgrade, but you're getting that, so it's not really an upgrade. Then the second upgrade, which you also get, is the white label product with the source code. Now that means that you could make this product your own. You could relabel Vidco as your own platform and market it as your product. It's your business. You get the source code. If you hire a programmer to go into the source code, you could even make tweaks to it. The white labeling process is quick and easy. Cyril, if you are there, if you could come back and explain what makes the white labeling process so easy here.
Awesome. I sure can, Todd. So, we've done this a bunch of times before, not exactly white labeling. I never like white labeling. Honestly, this is the only time I've done it. And because, we had such amazing insights from everyone in the team who convinced me to do this. But here is how you can actually do this. And imagine how incredibly easy it is. So you just take up the files, you put them on a hosting, and when you go to that page, it asks you, what do you want your app to be called? And upload a logo, right? So that's how easy it is. You don't need to modify anything in the source code. I saw earlier in the text somebody was telling me how incredibly difficult it was to white label somebody else's product, and they are a bit concerned. But with Vidco, we take care of you guys. So there is nothing that you need to do that is overtly technical. You don't need to go into source code, modify anything, or do any magic, or hire a super intelligent programmer who's got 10 years of experience. This is something you can do all by yourself. Just upload a logo. You can create a logo using any online AI. It's super easy, right? and put in a new name. So you could call your app, for example, Video Maker AI or whatever you want, and your white label will be ready to go. It's like installing WordPress. So if you have ever installed WordPress on your hosting, if you know how to do this, that's all it takes. It's the same process. So it's super easy. By the way, if you need help with that, if you're somebody who hasn't worked with technology much and you want our help, we have it as an option at a very low cost. Our guys will go into your hosting. They will even get the hosting for you if you want us to do that. They will even get the domain for you if you want us to do that, but that's all an extra work. But it's extremely affordable. If you need our help, we will set up the entire thing for you and hand it over to you, all box wrapped for you to sell and just make money from it. So there is nothing that will be a challenge for you to get this rolling out, whether you want to sell the agency or the reseller or the white label. There's going to be training inside. We will even have a training that will show you how to install this on your own hosting. Any hosting that supports cPanel, we will show you how to set up the white label step by step. So it's all covered, no matter where you stand and where you want to go, how much help you need. It's covered at every single level.
Yeah, and that's kind of crazy when you think about it. You're also getting the white label included with this special package deal. Now, there are optional add-ons, as he mentioned, for the sales materials themselves to make this easier for you to sell. That's going to be an optional add-on. And so is the done-for-you installation that he just talked about. So if you don't want to install it yourself, even though it's quick and easy, and you just want us to do it for you, we have an option for that as well. As you can see, that's kind of outside the realm of the package, but yeah, that is something else you can purchase. That's amazing that we're including the white label, right? Well, how about this one? We're also including Livecaster, the reseller. Livecaster is a previous product of ours, but it's an additional app. But what Livecaster does is it actually allows you to run 24/7 live channels where you stream music, tutorials, news, or any other content you want. And you could potentially stream the very things that you make with this product, Vidko. You could go live instantly or schedule live casts. You could live cast multiple streams on multiple platforms at the same time. This is an amazing product that we sold before, but we're offering as part of the special package the ability to get this and then resell it so that people can buy this from you. It's a really, really cool thing. Now, before I go too far, Cyril, can you explain the relationship between this and between TwoBrankJeet in terms of our initial product, Vidko, how each one fits into each other? Because TwoBrankJeet allows you to rank your videos, right, on YouTube. But you're the expert at this. These are the products that you've been working on for years, Cyril. You could explain the whole relationship between these three products and why this is so ingenious to put this as part of the package.
Absolutely. So, Todd, these are no-brainer add-ons, like the icing on the cake, right? It just gets sweeter and tastier and more valuable, because here's what I'm doing. Everybody who's gonna buy Vidko from you, obviously they are into videos, right? They're producing videos, they want videos for some purpose, they're creating videos all the time. So here is the next thing. What do they want to do with the videos? Of course, they want to put them on YouTube, right? So you need TwoBrankJeet to optimize those videos and to grind them to the top. It's a no-brainer offer. You could tell them, hey, here is Vidko. I'm going to sell it to you and just charge whatever you want. And then you can tell them, I know what's the second problem you have. You want to get traffic from the videos. So I can help you with that by giving you a proven product that's been in the market for about a decade. I'm talking about TwoBrankJeet. And it's not a decade old. It's new, because we keep launching new and greater and better versions all the time. The latest version has a lot of AI inbuilt. We just launched it months ago, and it's done over $500,000 in revenue, actually north of about 700,000. It's extremely popular, extremely proven, and you can tell them you can use this software to actually take your videos to the full potential. Next, live streaming is really hot. So if you Think of any video platform. Think of YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. Think about Instagram. Think about any video platform. They all have live streaming, Twitch, right? And they want people to live stream. They want people to put something live on the moment. And whenever something goes live, they actually project it to everyone very aggressively because it's live, it's happening right now. So they show it to a lot more people instantly. The live video gets more audience, and we can now live stream ready-made videos with Livecaster. So that means is you can have a video that's already been prepared, already been made, and you can just put it on the live stream so that it live streams just like you were gonna go live with your camera. And that means you can get that bump of traffic, you can get that extra exposure without actually having to go live. So that's what Livecaster does. This is also insanely popular, one of my most loved apps. I have sold about 15,000 plus copies of it. People absolutely love it. Just yesterday, I was talking to one of the people in my WhatsApp group. I have a WhatsApp group of my core customers, really select guys. And one of them was telling me that he uses this product every single day to live stream his videos. So it really, really helps them. Again, you can tell them, okay, you're gonna make these videos. Now, how about I help you take it to a really, really huge audience to make sure that you get the maximum audience, and you can do that with Livecaster. So you get reseller accounts on this. I'm sure Todd has given you the concept. You can actually sell these apps and make money. Right now, we are selling TubeRank Cheat and Livecaster for a minimum price of $67 for the front end, and then another $97 for the first upgrade, and this is a recurring yearly price. So we're gonna sell it for minimum $164 for the same license that you can sell, and you can sell this at your own price. You can choose to sell whether recurring like us, or you can even sell one time. And if you do that, you can even charge a markup on the price that we charge. So you can tell people something like Cyril is charging $164 for this product. You can go to the sales page right now, take a look, and you will have to pay $164 per year. But guess what? If you buy from me, I'm going to give you a lifelong license with free upgrades for about $300. Well, people will not say no to that. So this is again a great way to make more money on the top and give people a service or a product that they really, really need.
I've never really seen so many high quality products. I mean, really top notch current products, not old stuff, but stuff that we just sold. I mean, just in the last few months, I've never seen so many resellers in one place before that you have at your fingertips. This is an entire business model for you. You could obviously just do it with Vidko itself, but using these other two as well really would broaden the ability for you to make sales, because these are just top-notch products that continue, of course, to be updated. So just as a quick review, all right, and we'll review this again as well. What I just went over with you is that you get Vidko itself, you get the reseller accounts, unlimited reseller accounts, you get the white label with source code, you get the ability to resell Livecaster as well, and the ability to resell TubeRank Cheat as well. That's all part of the all-inclusive package. And that all-inclusive package is just for tonight in terms of the exclusive thing that we're offering, because we're not offering the normal funnel tonight. On subsequent webinars, we will be, and that's not what we have here. We have the opportunity for you to get in on the special all-inclusive package, which is tremendous. Includes that front end Vidko AI agency. That's included on the front end. The OTO 1, the OTO 2, that's the reseller and the white label with source code. The OTO 3 is the Livecaster Pro reseller. The OTO 4 would have been the TubeRank Cheat reseller. That's a total value of $707 if you were to purchase those individually, and you're not going to pay anywhere near that tonight. And those aren't made up prices like you see on some webinars where we say, oh, it's worth $4,997. Those are actual prices that people will be paying for this product. $707 is what others will pay for this product, but not you tonight, because everyone on this webinar, the all-inclusive package, will be available for an amazing low one-time price. Remember all the different ways you can make money with Vidko. You could sell your AI videos, you could sell your services, you could actually make money just utilizing the product, or better yet, you could sell the Vidco accounts themselves. Or better yet, you could become a super affiliate immediately, or at least a big affiliate, by giving away the accounts and building a list and then selling other similar products as an affiliate. You could sell credits within Vidco. We showed you how to do that. You could sell the agency accounts on Vidco, meaning you have master resale rights so that others that purchase this from you can resell it to their customers, which makes this extremely attractive. You rarely see that anymore. And finally, you could even make this an entire business for yourself, branded to yourself, and you even have the source code in front of you for more customization if you want. All of that. Are you ready for the link, guys? Can you believe that you're getting all that? Are you ready for the link to get Vidco and all these reseller opportunities? I got to see some interaction here. Yes, sure, ready. Yes, tell me. Okay, it's not $707. I'm not going to play that game. I'm going to tell you it's around half of that. We're talking only $367 one time for all of that. The Vidco AI agency, including 5,000 credits to get started. The Vidco AI reseller unlimited. That allows you, obviously, to have master resale rights. The white label with source code modification rights. The Livecaster Pro product and the reseller for that. The two-rank Jeet product and the reseller like that. And here's that link, toddsuggests.com/get Vidco. toddsuggests.com/get Vidco. And that's how to get that. Now, when you purchase, keep in mind in just a few minutes, I'm going to give you a $50 reimbursement if you get the right answer, and we pick you from a random group of people who get the right answer. We're going to ask you something that happened early on in the webinar. I'll ask you a specific question about it, and then when you answer, I'll pick from the right answers one lucky winner, and we'll try to do it again later as well. And we'll give you actually $50 back towards your purchase by sending it to your PayPal email. And we're going to have you just, write to us with your receipt and your PayPal email, and we'll send you the $50 back. That's coming up in just a few minutes. So you don't want to miss that. Hang on, everybody, for that. Meanwhile, go ahead and grab it at toddsuggests.com/get Vidco. All right, there's optional add-ons. As I mentioned, the seller's pack is sales materials for you to use to help you sell this product, and that's $47 one time. The done-for-you installation, everybody should get that if you have any trepidation at all about installing this on your server. We will install it for you so that you will have the white label product ready to go, okay? We will actually do that for you for a $67 one-time additional fee. And we have even more things for you ready to resell as a bonus today. We have the reseller's license to TubeChimp. TubeChimp is a video keyword research tool. We have the reseller's license to Video Joiner. That is a software that lets you fuse videos together seamlessly. And we have the reseller's license to VideoBox. VideoBox is a powerful and easy to use video conversion tool that helps you create perfect videos for social media by quickly resizing any video to the correct size. Now, obviously, those three would be great as giveaway products or to sell at a low cost. They're not nearly as high quality as what we have for you today with the others. We have, of course, two-rank Jeet, we have Livecaster, and we have Vidco, all of which you'll be reselling. But put them together with these three, wow, are you going to be a powerhouse with all those things that you can resell? So we have those bonuses for you as well. We also have some testimonials from some people that have a few words to say about Cyril and his products. These are the products, of course, that you're getting. So pay attention as I play those.
I have worked on the web for many years, and in that time, I have bought a lot of software, and much of it was junk. However, there has always been one notable exception: Cyril, Jeet, Gupta, and Technique Force. Every software he and his team create is always robust, frequently updated, supported, easy to use, and does the job. Now he's released Vidko AI, which follows in the Cyril, Jeet, Gupta reliability tradition. Vidko is an elegant AI app that creates short text to video and image to video videos using 9 different AI models. The results are impressive. So again, well done, Cyril and team. 5 stars. I'm going to keep you on my Christmas card list forever.
I'm sorry, but the way he said that was just too funny. Forever.
I think it's a great tool for making videos. Imagine being able to have all these video generating models in one place for a single price. It's simple, spectacular.
It's spectacular. So get it at toddsuggests.com/get Vidko. Cyril Gupta and the Technic Force team are the best in the business in keeping apps up to date and ahead of the curve. That's what they're getting at. And of course, this is only $367 one time for the all-inclusive package, which includes the Vidko agency with 5,000 credits, the Vidko AI reseller unlimited, the Vidko AI white label with source code, modification rights, the Livecaster Pro reseller software, that's a separate software, as is TubeRank Jeet. You get the reseller to that as well. And don't forget the optional add-ons, the Sellers Pack, $47 one time. That is in addition to the $367. The Sellers Pack allows you, of course, to have sales materials for you to use, and the done-for-you installation, that's something. Done-for-you installation of your white label. You don't even have to worry about installing it. As easy as it is, that will take a load off your mind. And don't forget, we appreciate that you're attending, and you could ask questions in the question answer box. We're answering them now, typing them in, but we'll also answer them verbally in just a few moments.